Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
And I'm Office Bloke Max.
Here we are, all three of us, here to put a smile on your face in bad times around the world.
Yeah,
bad times around the world.
Let's keep in our lane and keep everybody happy.
Yeah,
and try and put a smile on people's faces. I would say, but
Indeed.
this is subtle ways your body reveals your true emotions.
Right, okay.
There's certain things that trigger me into like an emotional state.
Yeah,
and one of them's there's a song that's out there, and when I hear it playing, I'm like, oh man. Kind of a little bit like a Gets You sort of thing.
I'm massive on that. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. This sort of video really interests me.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get right into it. Number 6.
What I just said.
Body's secret alarm. Your body can betray you at the worst moments, like when you're trying to look cool but your armpits turn into waterfalls. That's your autonomic nervous system. Think of it as two tiny managers in your nervous system, fighting for control. First, the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight manager. When it takes over, it's like a panic button. Your brain senses danger or stress, and this system kicks in. Your heart pounds, pumping more blood to muscles. Breathing gets faster. Pupils might dilate. Those sweaty palms are your body gearing up. This system reacts whether the danger is a bear or a bad text. Then there's the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest manager. Its job is to chill everything out, slowing your heart rate and restarting digestion. You can't consciously control these responses easily. So even if you're trying to put on a brave face, your body might be screaming, I'm freaking out. Consider goosebumps. You get them when cold, scared, or experiencing powerful emotion. This ancient reflex made our hairy ancestors puff up their fur to look bigger. We don't have much fur, but our skin still tries, creating those bumps. That weird butterflies feeling in your stomach is your fight or flight system rerouting blood from digestive organs. Your body figures digesting that burrito can wait if you need to run. Even a dry mouth before public speaking is your nervous system dialing down saliva production. Sometimes these systems get confused, like in vasovagal syncope, when someone faints at the sight of blood. The sympathetic system fires up, then the parasympathetic overreacts, slamming the brakes too hard. Blood pressure plummets, and down you go. Your body literally chose faint. These subtle shifts are your body's automatic alarm system broadcasting your internal state. Number 5.
It's funny now about the heating up and all that, because I heat up pretty quick.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And it's like I struggle to cool down. You know, it's like, especially in this climate, it's quite warm in the UK at the moment.
it is.
And it's one of them where if you don't sort of like, I don't know what causes it sort of thing. I know it's the heat and all that sort of thing, but I can be sat there nice and cool and all of a sudden just go burning up.
Yeah,
like a flush.
Flush, and I just can't,
Right.
and then I can't cool down.
Right.
And I'm like, bastard, what's happening here? Drink more beer.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
To try and cool down.
Your emotional thermostat. Your face gets hot when you're super embarrassed, or you get cold feet before something scary. That's not just a saying. Your body literally changes temperature based on your feelings. Scientists call this emotional thermoregulation. Your brain and body are so connected that feelings can turn the heat up or down in certain spots. Special heat-seeing cameras show a heat map of your body changing as your feelings change. When you're angry, blood rushes to your face and hands, making them hotter, like your body is prepping for a fight. Happiness often warms your whole upper body and face. You're literally glowing with joy. But with fear, your body goes into survival mode. Blood moves from your hands and feet to your core muscles, getting you ready to run. That's why you get icy fingers and toes when terrified. Even sadness can make your hands and feet colder. Tied to old survival instincts where changing blood flow readies the body for action or saves energy, you can't control this. You can try to hide how you feel, but your body's heat signature might be telling everyone everything. That sudden chill or flush is your body signaling your true feelings. Your skin is a mood ring you can't turn off. Number 4, your body spills secrets. When you try to hide how you really feel, your nose basically gives away the game. This is emotional leakage. Your mind attempts to seem unfazed, but your emotions seep through like water through tiny cracks. You might be saying, I'm totally fine, with a big smile, but for a split second, your face does a tiny twitch that screams, I am not fine. These super fast expressions are called micro-expressions, lasting as little as 1/25th of a second. Blink and you'll miss them, but your brain often catches them. Some facial muscles are incredibly hard to control on purpose. A genuine smile, a Duchenne smile, crinkles specific muscles around your eyes. But when you force...
you know, when you see people smile, you know, if it's like a real legit smile.
Yeah.
I was with my granddaughter yesterday and she was cold. She said, I'm cold, can I have a jacket, sort of thing. So I said, don't think I've got one here for you, because she came to my house, sort of thing. But I opened the cupboard and it was like a real big furry blanket, but a small t-shirt. So I gave her the t-shirt. I said, do you want to put this t-shirt on? And she went, no. So I said, what about this? And just her eyes lit up and she had this massive smile on her face and went, and she looked at me and she went, that looks cozy.
And you can just tell the
genuine smile.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was a genuine sort of like facial expression that she knew that's what she wanted.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And, you know,
That's one of the brilliant parts about kids, though. You can tell exactly what they're thinking.
yeah, she just lit up, and you just know it's a genuine
full
thing.
emotion.
You just love to see a
They
big
always are
fluffy.
genuine, so they can't act, can they?
No.
It's like a
what you see is
sheepskin
what you
type
get.
blanket.
Yeah.
But that's what he's saying there about the genuine smile, and you can see that genuineness.
You can sense it, can't you? Definitely, yeah.
Force a smile to be polite, those eye muscles often don't join in. People sense something is off because your face is leaking the truth that the smile isn't real. The stronger the emotion you're suppressing, the more likely it is to leak. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The harder you push, the more it wants to pop up. And your face isn't the only traitor. Your whole body is a walking billboard for your feelings. While you're controlling your facial expression, true feelings leak out through your hands, feet, or posture. You might try to act calm, but your foot taps frantically under the table, or your hands fidget or clench into fists. People are often less aware of their extremities, making them prime spots for emotional leaks. You try to hide annoyance, but your voice gets sharper. You try to pretend you're not nervous, but you start talking way too fast. And while we might not consciously catch every micro-expression, our brains pick up on these cues. This is often where gut feelings about someone come from. Your brain noticed all those tiny leaks, even if you didn't. Number 3, body screams the truth. Someone says, "Oh, I'm totally fine," but their voice sounds like they're reading shampoo ingredients. Their smile looks held up by invisible puppet strings, and they avoid eye contact like you asked them to split a lobster check. That little alarm bell in your head is your brain detecting verbal, non-verbal incongruence. It's when someone's mouth writes checks their body can't cash. Our brains are hardwired to spot these mixed signals. Imagine your friend saying, "I'm so excited for your promotion," while looking as enthusiastic as someone getting a root canal, arms crossed tighter than a bank vault. Research shows when words and body language mismatch, we almost always trust the body language. Our brain instinctively knows the body is less likely to lie. It's easier to choose words carefully than to control every facial twitch or posture shift. Someone tries to hide true feelings, but their body spills the beans. A fake smile might last too long, or a frown might be incredibly intense. Meanwhile, their hands fidget like they're solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded, and their legs bounce more than a kangaroo on a trampoline. Your brain constantly plays detective with these signals. When words and body language don't match, it creates a mental hiccup. If your body language constantly contradicts your words, people might find it hard to trust you or just feel confused. So next time you listen to someone, don't just hear their words. Watch their entire performance. Their body.
I have a tendency, if I think no one's listening, I change the subject
Oh, do you? Right, okay.
and see if they pick up on it.
Yeah.
Just start talking randomly about something else.
Right.
And then go, right? And they go, yeah. So know something like that. I'm like, you're not fucking paying attention.
Yeah.
Not listening.
It's interesting that because you like I think people are either really bad or really good at picking up on things like little subtle things like that in changes of body language and things like that. And it's interesting to see how people react to that because it is a massive giveaway.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
think
can
it's
tell when
usually
something's
more
up.
than what people say. I think it is body language.
Of course,
You
yeah.
can sense how someone's feeling or what they're going to do, or if they're annoyed, if they're not annoyed, if they're happy, if they're or whatever.
Well, I always look
pick
for
on
in
it big
sports.
time.
So if you follow a team in sports and you see some of your players and the body language,
Oh,
you
you
look
know
at it
it
and you
straight
think,
away.
they haven't got the right sort of like mentality, the right set to be doing what they should be doing.
Yeah, they just don't look right.
Yeah.
You sort of your brain just automatically picks up on it, doesn't it?
Oh, you see it straight away.
You know.
Yeah.
Body might be telling the unedited story. Number 2, eyes spill your secrets. Your eyes jump around without you even trying. When you read this sentence, your eyes aren't smoothly gliding. They're making tiny, super fast jumps from word to word. These jumps are called saccades, happening about 3 times every second. Walking into a crowded room, your eyes dart around, scanning faces, exits, interesting objects. Each dart is your brain rapidly deciding what's important enough to look at directly. When someone tells you shocking news, your eyes might flick towards their face for more information,
Not
or
guys
dart
look at,
away
so
if
you
you're
are.
trying to process or hide your reaction. These aren't slow, deliberate gazes, but these are reflexes beyond your command. Scientists call some reflexive saccades, when your eyes automatically jump towards a sudden stimulus, like a loud bang or a flash of intense emotion on someone's face. It's your brain's way of saying, "Whoa, what was that?" If someone's eyes quickly dart towards something that should cause fear or surprise, their eye darts can give away that initial, unfiltered emotional jolt, even if they try to play it cool. Then there's the opposite, anti-saccades. When you stop yourself from looking at something distracting, imagine someone incredibly uncomfortable in a sensitive conversation, trying hard to maintain eye contact. You might catch tiny, suppressed urges for their eyes to flick away, an internal battle playing out in milliseconds. Their brain is screaming, "Look away," but they're fighting it. Even when staring intently at one spot, your eyes make tiny movements called microsaccades, keeping vision sharp. But the bigger, noticeable saccades are tiny windows into what's truly capturing attention, or causing an internal emotional flicker, often before they've consciously registered it. These quick eye darts can tell you more than words. Number 1. Hands speak secretly. Some people talk with their hands like they're landing a plane, others keep them in their pockets. Your hands constantly send signals, speaking in 2 distinct languages, illustrative and regulative gestures. First, illustrative gestures. Your hands become actors, illustrating what you're saying. You say, "The fish was this big," and your hands audition for a fishing documentary. Describe a spiral staircase, and your finger does gymnastics in the air. Scientists found that when people are prevented from using illustrative gestures, their speech can become less fluent. They might stutter or struggle for words. It's like your hands help your brain think and talk. Next,
That's
regulative
interesting.
gestures. These control conversational flow, like a traffic cop. Nodding while someone speaks says, "Yep, keep going, I'm with you." Slightly raising a hand or finger in a group says, "Hey, I've got something to add." Leaning back and looking away subtly screams, "I'm bored," or "I want out of this conversation." These traffic cop gestures are vital for smooth conversations. People good at using and reading them are often seen as better communicators. A pro tip: effective hand gestures usually happen within an invisible box, from your chest to your waist. Hands flying wildly outside this zone can be distracting, too small, and you might seem timid. Once you notice these patterns, you can't unsee them. It's like discovering a secret language spoken right in front of you. That's all for today.
I'm definitely going to look out for that.
Hey, yeah.
Because I wave my arms around a lot. Like,
Yeah, same here.
Very like, full of movement when I'm talking. But yeah, it's interesting to see how other people are when they, how much movement they've got in their arms, if it's in that box, like they say, or...
Lots of famous that's in a box all the time is,
Yeah.
"You're really great."
Right. Trump.
Yeah, he's in there all the time, mate.
Yeah, he does have, he has all the same hand gestures, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think I do that. To be fair, these lot can't really see it because obviously the screen's in front, so I have to do this at all times. But I do that a lot. I feel like it does really help how to tie things together. And
There's a lot of things
it's
in
just
there.
like subconscious, though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
You wouldn't think you're doing it, but again, you do use them without even thinking. Don't
Yeah.
you?
You can use examples like if you say, like, if you're in a restaurant, you ask for the bill, and you always say, "Can I have the bill?" And you write, you gesture a written, a written sort of like thing. And what time is it? Or you ask someone the time, you point to your wrist.
Yeah.
Things like same sort of concept, I guess.
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
You know, just
I ring you.
just gesture. Yeah, call me. Yeah, enjoyed that though. Some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
good,
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.